The episode starts in a coffee shop called Central Perk. This is where six friends always meet. At first, we see Monica, Chandler, Joey, and Phoebe sitting together and talking. Suddenly, Ross walks in. He looks very sad. His wife left him because she fell in love with another woman. He sits down and says, "I just want to be married again." At that moment, Rachel runs into the cafe wearing a big wedding dress. She looks lost and nervous. The friends are all surprised. Monica knows Rachel from high school, so she asks, "What's going on?" Rachel explains that she was going to get married to a man named Barry, but she didn't love him. So she ran away from the wedding. Now she has nowhere to go. She has always been rich and used her father's money, but now she wants to be independent. Monica invites Rachel to stay at her apartment. Ross's sad life. Later, we see Ross and his friends at his apartment. Ross is still sad about his wife leaving him. Joey, who is not very smart but very funny, tells him, "You should grab a spoon." Ross is confused, so Joey explains that there are many women in the world, just like there are many flavors of ice cream. Ross should try dating again. But Ross is nervous and doesn't know how to start. Rachel's first day as an independent woman. The next day, Rachel talks to her dad on the phone. He is angry that she ran away from her wedding. He tells her to come home, but she says no. She wants to start a new life. That night, all six friends have dinner at Monica's apartment. Rachel tries to cut her father's credit cards because she doesn't want to depend on him anymore. While she does this, she starts crying. Chandler, who is always making jokes, says, "Welcome to the real world. It sucks. You're gonna love it." Everyone laughs. Phoebe's weird song. During dinner, Phoebe sings a very strange song about her childhood. She sings, "And then she stopped hitting me with the spoon." Everyone looks at her confused, but Phoebe doesn't care. She's just being Phoebe. Rachel tries to find a job. The next morning, Rachel wakes up and makes coffee for the first time. But it tastes terrible. The friends make faces when they drink it, but they don't want to hurt Rachel's feelings. Rachel realizes she has no job and no money, so she starts looking for work. She gets a job at Central Perk as a waitress, but she is really bad at it. She doesn't know how to take orders or serve coffee properly. Ross and Rachel's first moment. At the end of the episode, Ross and Rachel sit together and talk. Ross tells Rachel that he had a crush on her in high school. She is surprised and smiles. Ross wants to ask her out, but he is too shy. Instead, he just asks, "Do you want to grab a coffee?" Rachel says, "Sure." Then Ross says, "Actually, I don't want coffee," and walks away nervously. Rachel laughs, and that's the first episode of Friends. It's the beginning of their story, six friends hanging out at Central Perk, talking about life, love, and making jokes.